with the Phantom is worthy of playing Zelda. Waldo seemed to lack the initiative that it took to actually not in the placement of the Phantom. You know what I mean?
Right.
The placement of the Phantom relative to where the opponent is going to be. You have to capitalize on the fact that you know where they're going to be.
Right.
And if you're a good Zelda, you can predict that.
And we will get into game number 1, winners quarters, Xero versus Ven. King K.
Rool
Rool
versus Zelda.
All right, Ricardo coming out, but not connecting.
Little lag spike there.
Little lag spike. You'll see
for us.
You'll see Ven use Ricardo as an edge guarding tool very effectively. Gives him a little bit of spacing, but also to keep him off stage. As we've been talking, Xero has gotten to 107% already.
To zero.
To 0. Potential 0 to death in this situation. Ricardo coming out again. Doesn't get anything out of it, though, but does get a nice up air that doesn't kill yet.
Can I hear some hype? Oh, no, 15%.
15%, but still very close. Then getting another jab punish. That shield taking a beating. Then taking that up air
through the stage.
That up air through the stage is extremely strong if you're not anticipating it. And that Din's Fire not connecting. Doesn't get the neutral B, but still in a pretty good situation and will take it with an unsafe jab from Xero. And Ven only has 42% on this first stock. If Xero wants to take it, he's going to have to change up his approach a little bit. Maybe go for a few more...
Zelda's still not exactly a heavy character.
Not exactly a heavy character, but...
So going to have to capitalize on the fact that Xero, with a fully charged smash attack, could still kill her on the edges of the stage.
Very careful about that. Ricardo coming out again. Xero understanding that that Phantom is there, has a great recovery to wait. But Ven does get a nice grab conversion, getting him up to 62%, almost lapping him.
Getting the down air through the stage.
Ricardo back up.
Up airs to try and juggle Xero.
You see how Xero understood that he had to stay up in the air in order to not get hit by Ricardo or the Phantom. But Ven realizing that and using the up air to keep that juggle going, and will take
up air to juggle him again.
3
stocks to 0, boys. It's still anyone's game. The game is not over.
Anyone's game. Got to be very careful. If Ven puts out aggressive moves, he can't take it. But
the super armor not saving Xero from that forward air.
I think the hitbox...
That was scary.
Yes, has to be very careful. There is a lot of good super armor for K. Rool, but not on the face.
No.
Not on the face.
It's in the golden gut.
In the golden gut.
Sorry to say.
Ricardo coming out a little bit, getting a little bit of damage there.
Ven trying to space him out with side Bs and the Phantom, not getting enough damage, so he tries to get up close. Xero does get a grab and then gets juggled.
Some great aerial conversions. Xero having to jump up to respect Ricardo. 54% on Zelda's second stock, has a lot of room to breathe here. Gets punished by using that neutral B, will not take the stock yet, but very close. See how Ven uses Ricardo as an anti-edge guard tool. Makes it back, resets neutral. Nice tech there, hitting the platform at the very end to get the aerial. 132% on Xero's last stock, has to be very careful.
And the down air through stage.
A great down air through stage, something that...
The up air to kill, though. He was at 140%, and that bomb will kill.
Yep, that up air.
The JV2
is so very strong. Good stuff there coming out from Ven, taking game number 1. Xero has to play careful. I don't know if he's going to switch to the Rosalina.
He might.
He might, though.
He does have a tendency to get salty and then go back to his comfort zone. His comfort zone being Rosalina. He was a very good Rosalina main in Smash 4, and that is where he feels most comfortable.
He does, but let's see what he decides to go with. Decides to go with Isabelle. An interesting choice.
I have not seen this before, and I am afraid.
It's gonna be a different game. We've got the Lloyd Rocket as a potential spacing tool. Has some interesting different potential to keep Ven at bay, because Ven is going in aggressively towards towards Xero.
Xero is trying to space out with
Gets the fishing pole.
Forward airs and back airs.
Yep. And I like the pick. I like that Xero's recognizing that he's getting a lot of damage placed on him because he's so melee. And right now has a lead against Ven. Using that Lloyd rocket to keep Ven up in the air, has 72% on his first stock. Has to be careful. Ricardo coming out. And that's one of those things that Isabelle's really going to be really good in this matchup. Has that potential to just stay at a distance and not let Ven do that. But unfortunate using that fishing pole.
It looked like Ven was in trouble there for a minute, but then he turned around, got the percentage lead, and then a forward air to finish it off.
That was some great range on that fishing pole. He's using it pretty well. Lost his first stock to using it a little bit too much, but still using it very effectively. A nice back air will get Ven off stage at 152%, using Ricardo as an edge guard, counter edge guard tool, getting it back to neutral.
Going back to like the campy sort of style. The up special to Phantom, that was true combo, everyone.
Some great combos there coming out from Ven. Ven at 166%, doesn't get hit by the fishing pole, but does get the up B.
Does get hit by the up B.
I like that Ven is recognizing that Xero's using that up B or that fishing pole a little bit too much, and he has the potential to get some beefy up Bs on to Isabelle.
Get some cheeky up Bs onto Isabelle
yes.
while Xero's not expecting it. Even though in the last match, completely forgotten entirely.
But another forward air will take Isabelle's second stock. Ven has 166% on his third. Xero has a little bit of catching up to do if he wants to take this game. But a great aerial conversion will get Isabelle to 46, 58%
Taking
and
the
counting.
Spirit with the pocket, though.
Gonna have to watch out for that. Ricardo might betray him, but doesn't hit.
It went through him, I
Ven
guess.
was like, no, I will not hurt boss. I will not hurt boss. I will not do it.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
You want me to betray him? It's not. This isn't how that works.
Xero does take Ven's first stock, but has 109% on his last. Potentially
not looking good for Xero right now.
Potentially his last stock in winner's bracket, and
the forward air out of shield. Xero regrettably dropping shield at that point.
Yes, and Ven will take it 2